Hello all, welcome to Random Art with Karen, and it's Sunday, my favorite day of the week. I am here in my Happy Planner Vintage Botanical, and I'm using this as a faith journal, faith planner. And for the month of October, on this particular spread, I had been watching Dr. Charles Stanley's sermon on TV. I will link his website because they do have an archive of his sermons and his daily devotionals. And his sermon for that particular day is, "What is God's plan for me?" And it got me to thinking about a sermon my dad had preached decades ago, that everybody has a gift. And his point was, or what he shared was a story about his parents. His mother was a very vivacious, outgoing, fun-loving woman, and she was able to play the organ and the piano at the church. She taught Sunday school, vacation Bible school, and she started the church's first library. His dad was a very quiet man. He worked for the railroad, but he cut the grass at the church. He did any type of handyman work that the church needed, and every Sunday he was at the door handing out the church bulletins and programs. So his point was, everybody has a gift, everybody has something that they can serve the Lord. When my parents were homebound, their church had a food ministry. Every Wednesday, we could count on someone from the church bringing a meal. And there were some fabulous cooks in that church, I'm here to tell you. So, Wednesday, we always knew we were going to have some good eating. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember, but when I was a child in church, we used to make what we called tray favors. And that was just a little card that was folded, that we would write a Bible verse on the front and color it in different ways. And then in the hospitals, they would take that little card and they would put it on the hospital meal trays. So when the patients received their trays, they just had a little Bible verse there and a little color and a little happy on their tray. So again, everybody has something. And one of the points of Dr. Stanley's sermon, God has equipped me to do what he has called me to do. He also quoted Judges, that God has a purpose and that we have his power and presence. So call for courage and then ask the Lord for guidance. So yeah, this is October. This is a beautiful stamp I purchased from Divinity Designs. Now this is a sticker. This is from the Vintage Botanical sticker sheet. And then I stamped this beautiful Bible verse that, again, it was a stamp I purchased from Divinity Designs. And if you're a little weary about stamping directly on your planner, stamp on a sticker. And then if you're happy with it, then you can place it in your planner. All right, so this is, if you saw one of my videos, it was about his eye is on the sparrow. And see if I can get caught up here. Here we are. And there were some Bible verses. I get Bible verses from Bible Gateway. It was about faith, so I decided to start a faith page here. And then here is my prayer list. I do pray about other things, but since I post this out publicly, I have to be mindful of the privacy of these people. So that's why it might look minimal to you. But then I also decided to put some of my Bible verses on the back of that. And yeah, so this, I had forgotten about this stamp set that I had. In this stamp set, I believe I got from By the Well for God, but it was His Eyes on the Sparrow. And then I stamped the flowers through there. So this is a song. Again, I love putting songs in my planner. And this particular song by Casting Crowns called Nobody. Let me read it to you because it's just so perfect for what we're talking about today. Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life, I've been told I belong at the end of the line with all the other not quites, with all the never get it rights. But it turns out they are the ones you were looking for. all this time because I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight. You picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is, everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me saying, who do you think you are? I say, I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. I'm going to put the link below to the video for this. I sing this all the time, so I tried to read it without having that song cadence to it. I'm not sure I was successful or not. Let me show you how I do this. I go ahead and I go online and get the lyrics, and then I transfer them to Microsoft Word, and then I print it out just on regular printer paper. I then take some double-sided tape and place it there. And you place your tape on the the printer paper, not the planner page. Then I will touch it several times to get some of the tackiness off. I need to leave enough of it so that it will stay adhered while I run it through the printer, but yet not so tacky that when I get ready to pull my page off, that it damages my page. So if you hold it up to the light, and then you can, see the words through it, and then line it up where you want to line it up, and then put it through your printer, and then you should easily be able to take it off, and you end up with what I have here. So I will put the link below to Dr. Charles Stanley so you can see any of his sermons. Also get the daily devotionals, and you can sign up to get the daily devotionals in the mail, and you'll get the full month. And in fact, I've already gotten mine for November. And then every day you'll get that one for that day in your email. So I hope you found something that you can take away from our time together, and I appreciate you checking in with me today. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Become a subscriber if you're not already. Those of you that do subscribe, I appreciate you. Let's do the wave. Bye. Look forward to doing some faith planning with you next Sunday.